Hi, everyone. If you're new, my name is Christina Wells, but this video is really for my followers that have been with me for years, my family online, and my community. So the last time you really saw me actively online was Memorial Day. I had done a show at Michael's Outpost. I had the greatest time. And the next day was Memorial Day, and I spent the day sewing, and it was wonderful. And then on Tuesday, May 26th, I woke up and I was having really serious pain in my hip that just got progressively worse and worse, my right hip, to the point where it started to make me black out, and I ended up going to the emergency room, and I've spent almost the last month in the hospital. And I want to just answer questions, and I just want to tell you guys, because as I see you, I'm not able to really go through it every time over and over again. And I know that you care about me, and I want that, and I love you all, and I'm grateful for you all. And so I want to share what's happened and explain what's been going on. So like I said, I spent 8 days in the hospital. I found out through multiple tests that I have what's called a torn right hip labrum. So if you remember, I'm a nurse, and so in your hip you have your femur, your leg bone, right? And the top of it has a big head, and it has cartilage on it. And then you have your hip socket, right? And it has a thick cartilage pad, and then the two, so they don't hurt each other, right? Well, that pad for me, it's cut open. And usually that happens to people in car accidents, or someone is thrown from a building, or some sort of major accident, or an athlete, like an Olympian or a ballet dancer or something. It's not something that would happen to someone like me, because you don't know, I'm not exactly an athlete. But over the past 4 weeks, I've learned that I have, a number of things going on in my hip. I also have a partially torn quadricep, and my hamstring is fully torn, and I'm not a surgical candidate at this point in time. And so I have all the doctors, and they're all taking care of me, and I have physical therapy. I spent 17 days at HCA Southeast Rehabilitation Center right there on Beltway 8, and I have nothing but glowing reviews to say about their physical therapy and occupational therapy. I could only, when I got into the hospital, I couldn't sit, stand, or walk at all, and I tried to sit, and the most I could sit was for 6 seconds. And over 17 days of some of the most challenging therapy that I've ever had to do in my life, I have now been able to sit in a wheelchair, and I am wheelchair bound now. I can stand for about 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. And so I'm still working with therapy, and I hope, of course, to walk again. Right now I'm on wheels, right? I'm cute, I'm on wheels. If I'm not going to let this stop me from doing the things that you all know I'm going to do. I'm still going to sing. I'm still going to do my shows. I'm still going to talk to you. I'm still going to motivate you, because I have 2 arms and I have a leg that still works. And there are people who have no legs who run Olympic trials and win gold medals. And there are people with no arms who paint pictures. And there are people who use their feet to put their makeup on. And so I am going to be just fine sitting in this chair. And my biggest thing I ask you is, you just don't ask me when I'm going to walk again, because I don't know, just like you don't know. And I'm trying my best to just kind of cope through this and cope through the pain and figure out how to kind of put my life back together, because it's changed dramatically in the last month. And so I appreciate your love and your well wishes. And I don't do this for pity. I'm doing this so that as I see you at my shows, that you will understand what's going on, and you won't be shocked when I come out on stage and I'm like, ooh, a wheelie. So, life's, and I always say, you can't control life. You can only control how you respond to it and who you allow to be in it with you while you're dealing with it. And so that's all I can do. I can control how I respond to this, and I can control the people that I have around me. And that's what I've done. And so I am grateful for all of you, and I can't wait to see you, because I'm still going to be Motormouth Maybelle in Hairspray, opening July 10th at Art Park Players in Deer Park. I am going to be doing at Doc's Houston, the Jazz Club Follies, with the Lone Star Lyric Theater and Kelly Estes, and an amazing group of people. I'm excited to be a part of that and be Hattie. I'm going to be doing Jesus Christ Superstar with Sand Collective in August. So get your tickets, because honey, I may be on wheels, but I can still sing. Okay, that's it. I was so scared. I did it. I'll see you soon. Bye.